Finally. Wait a second. What camera is plugged in? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Can't figure it out now. Okay. Whoa. This is horrible. Just horrible. Can I fix this? Advanced. Take off the focus. Okay, that's good. I can focus on my own. Color intensity. Okay, that's good. Brightness. Oh, could be from the other side. I'm on the other side of the wall. I wish I can come onto your side, but I can't. They won't let me by. The only way in is through thinking. Think, 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 think. Cleaning up, cleaning up. What's going on? This is here, this is here. Things break. Too many things. I got too many things. I thought I knew where I was going to begin, and I certainly know a piece and a part of it, but I do not know it completely, and I'm wasting your time right now by not getting right into the subject. So we're going to keep adjusting my camera if you don't mind sticking along. All right, don't mind sticking along. The contrast. What happens with the contrast? No. Sort of like that. Like, hey, can you see those black balls in the middle of the eye? Now, what happens to the eyes now? No. I'm trying to figure out what. I'm going to get this camera so I can see it. I need to see my eyes. No. No, where's all the blue? What happened to all the blue? No blue. How come my blue is gone? Can I get, oh, wait a second. No. Looks like I have two different eyes, eh? Look at my eyes. Two different eyes. Anyways, I don't like it this way. Contrast is a little off. Okay, that's better. Brightness, in, out, in. Color intensity. Yeah, a little like that. We're going to keep it a little like that, I think. Nah, keep it like that. Okay, so I'm ready to begin. Okay. Magic square. No, I'm going to start with the layers. With the stories. How many stories do I need? What is it with the stories? How can I overlap and complete something? Well, I'm going to be working on the 5 layers. I'm going to show you. And layer is like a chicken. Somebody say hello. I'm going to say it first. Hello. Okay, and here's how the layers go. At the same time, I just want to say something. Do you see this here? I don't want to draw a line this way because I can't see behind, right? I can't see behind. But if I draw a line going forward, I can see my line all the way. If I draw a line down, I mean, you have a shadow in your way. If I draw a line down, I can see it all the way coming down. If I draw a line up, I can see the same thing, but I have more direction, I feel, when I'm coming down. So this is what I call layers, and this is what I like to call maybe the flag. This is something new. Okay, this is something new in which when I just cut off the first box and I run the stem all the way down, 3 shows me a difference. If I would only use 2, this leg would be equal to this box. So I ask myself the alphabetical question, is my leg equal to the box? And it says yes, or does that look distorted? Wouldn't you want to have a P that looked like that? Is that the P, or is that the P? I would say that's the capital P, and I would say that's the small p. Therefore, I now have both P's. I understand both P's. Okay. If this was a straight line that continued down, where is that? How is that line here? That line should be here, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that line be here? Just anyways, let's get away. And if you notice it, it's pointing in that direction, right? Take a good look what directions it's pointed into, right? And I don't have my popsicle sticks here, but when you draw number 5, it's level 1, level 2, level 3. Like in number 5, you'll see this, and then if I can do anything, you'll see the second line of 5 over here, and then you'll see the third line of 5 over here. And these are your 3 levels that create what we see as this. I believe. Well, I think the other one had to be. Were they on top of each other? Something like, no, they had to be on top of each other. I made a mistake. Anyways, I didn't want to get into that. Forget about it. This is what I'm doing here is more important. Here's what we are going to do, the A through M for the beginning of the alphabet. So the beginning of the alphabet, A through M, we are going to put A here, okay? And we are going to put M over here. So the first alphabet ends in zone 1, 4, 7, 1, 4. Although it's the 13th number, it's 147, 147. It starts over again. And on the 4th row, as I spoke yesterday, 4 times any number, okay, is going to remain the same number that it is. 2 plus 4 equals 6. And 2 plus 4, 4 times 6, 4 plus 6 equals 2. 10 equals to 1 in this situation over here. And this is the reverse cube. Reverse cube, and it's the grandfather law. When you count 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals to 6. Okay, plus 4 equals to 10. 1 plus 0 equals to 1. This is the ABC plus D in rotation. Number 3 is maximizing everything. Okay, dividing and maximizing. Well, number 4 brings everything back to the beginning from where she stands. 1, 2, 3, back to 1 again. A through M, Z through N. Now, what are we doing is start over here and the reverse start. Okay, and then there's a double start. I'm going to explain it. Here's the way it goes. Here's the equation where you start Z. Sorry, that is wrong. Z is not started there. Where's my whiteout? There's many ways to this scenario where you start Z over here and you finish with N. Okay, N is finished in the 3 N and 5 position. N would finish over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. N is in the 5 position. I'm just trying to see over here. There's 2 ways to do this. I'm not sure which way I want to go with it. Here it was originally 1 and 4. Here it is 8. Here it is 5. The 5 position, okay, is over here. In this scenario, this does not work in this scenario, okay? What happens is 8 and 5, but you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is correct. But if you start here as the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, this is 2 times 5 coming into this position, okay? I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it this way. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Now what we're going to do, okay, what we're going to do now is Z is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. N goes over here. This is this basic scenario. Okay, this is the only way we can get the complete alphabet inside of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, inside the 15 areas. 50, I don't want to put it there. 15 areas. And it brings me back to Magic Square, all about 15, all about Mars and Magic Square. Magic Square, which are all 15s, the total of Magic Square, 8 areas of 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The octagon, 120, minus the original 45 that are totaled in here, equals that we added on another 75 numbers, and now we have DC moon. We have an AC DC moon. So if we listen to the group, what will we learn? Let's just go back to the beginning over here. Okay. But you see, when we start out A through M, it goes in the right position. But when we start out backwards, starting with the first position, going to the 14th position, we don't have the same numeric positions. Z now gets 1 instead of 8. Z equals 1. Okay. And 8. Z equals 1 and 8. N equals 5 and 2. And lo and behold, whoop, let's get that garbage out of here. Lo and behold, our dice cubes tell us the same thing. 5 and 2 is the reverse of 5 and 2. Okay, 5 and 2. 1 and 8, you see, because it doesn't calculate, what we're actually getting with 1 and 8 is we're getting this. Because there's 8 voids with 1. So it's telling me about the Y letter, and it's telling me about the R letter. Y is B and E, and R, hold on a second, Y equals B and E, Y equals B and E, and R equals A and H. Aha! I knew it. It was you. It was her who did it. Then who is he? Well, it's she and it's she. They're both she's. These are both female. And I'm only basing this on artwork. I'm only going to base it on artwork because the R letter is made like that, which almost looks like the Z, right? The 18th letter, R, the 18th letter, 1 and 2, female, which creates number 5 and includes number 2 and includes number 1 inside 5. It's not for nothing the truth is inside the truth and can tell the stories of its perfection. Earth, angel resident. The A to M equals to 91. The Z through N equals to 260 when you add up the 14th through the 26th number. This is what your total is. 1 through the 13th is the total here. The total is 351 ACE. The minus total is 171. The gateway is the minus total to the spirit. And the God, 171 is, whoop, right. Did I get that right? No, I got that wrong. I got that wrong. I'm not happy. I'm not happy, but not happy to get it wrong the first time. I get it wrong the second time. 169. 169. I'm going to show you 169. You want to see 169? 169. I'm going to put 1 square over here. Yeah, just count it as 1 square. And around it, okay, I'm going to put 3, 6, 7, 8 squares. And then around that, okay, I am going to put 16 squares. And then around that, I'm going to put 24 squares. And around that, I'm going to put 32 squares. And around that, and around that, I will put 88 squares. I will put 4 squares here, and 4 squares here, and 4 squares here, and 4 squares here. That'll be a total of 16 and 72 equaling to 88. You want to hear about the square Pegasus? Square, square, square equaling to 81 Venus. Square equaling to 81 Venus and 88 Pegasus, 168 hours and 1 of hours. Right? Hours and 1 of hours. So we have this here, and now we are going to divide it here because the center is square. So we divided the center, divided the center, and divided at the center. Once we divide these at the center, over here, 2, 4, 6, 8, we have 8 and 8 and 8. Is that right? No, that's not possible. 8 and 8 is 16, 18, right? Okay, and 8 and 8 and 8 and 8 and 8 and 8. And then over here we have 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 8. So we have the 282 cycle. We're running the 282 cycle now. Now through this cycle, okay, there's many other things that are going on, but I don't want to keep it too deep. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 32, right, versus 32. What about the game of chess, right? What about that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we're supposed to have 8 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the chessboard, right? Or this is just a big chessboard, or whatever. Okay, that's, you play checkers. Okay, so we have 30, 32, and 32, and we have the corners. We have the cross corners and 8. We have the cross corners and 8, or we have 40, 40. Right? Or we can have 20, 20, whichever way you want to go. 16, 18, no, 22 would be everything. It'd be 22. Be 22. So we have a total of, 8, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have a total of 64. 64. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, right? We have 16 in the corners. Okay. And then we have 2, 4, 6, 8. Plus we have 8. And that'll be 24. That'll be a total of 88. Now, this over here, everything we did here is to understand 8 times 8 equals to 64. Okay. And 8 plus 8 equals to 16. And that is your equation right over here giving you. And where does this come from? This is Monopoly. That's the Monopoly board. And that's the setup in the Monopoly board. And there's a few more things we have to do to this. These are the corners. And the reason it's like this, okay, the reason it's like this is because of the obligations that a corner is square in Monopoly. These are minimum size. It does differ. It does differ. This is a 13 by 13 board, 4 by 4 board, creating day and night, creating DC Monopoly 2020. That's the size of the board, 2020 Monopoly. So we have the 88 on the inside, and then we have 32, 24, and 16. 32, 24, and 16, so that's 72. That's a total of 160. And then we have 9, 8, and 1. Ha, ha, har. That's what it is. Here's your half-life. Here's the cat. Here's your beta creation. And here's the run amount Monopoly. All these 2s happen to be the train stations located at 6, located at 16. The trains. 6, 16, 26, 36. Those are all the trains, Pennsylvania Avenue, Reading. I don't remember the rest. So we were working on the reverse alphabet, but the actual reverse alphabet, right? The Z, I don't know if I should do this. I'm going to do this. The Z would start over here, right? And if I started it here, where would the N end up? This is the 26th, the 25th, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 14. It would end up right here, the N. Right over here, 26th, 25th, 24th, 23rd, 22nd, 21st, 20th, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. The 14th letter is N. So I cannot start at the end. If I'm going to do the reverse, okay, this is the way the reverse has to be. If I did start at the end over here, okay, the N would be over here. I'm supposed to start at the beginning, but my numbers tell me to start from here. So I have completed the whole board. Now, if I did the double reverse, I would end up with, did I get that right? Hold on a second. Did I get that right? A and all the way through M, as where Z would bring me all the way to N. I'm just looking. I'm going to mix everybody up right now. I'm just going to mix everybody up. Let me take this away. I'm doing this too quick. There's too many things going on here. Let's go back to the beginning. I'm going to explain it again. We have POD, okay? Point of departure. And our point of departure was from the first position in reverse. And I ran all the way back this way. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14 goes here. But because of its numeric value, okay, in a basic childhood alphabet before we've learned anything else on this planet Earth, with the human beings that we are today, we would end up with this. So all three are in conformity. This is the natural beginning, and this is the natural reverse, where Z equals 9 and N equals 3. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, I could have stopped at 9, okay, and I could have stopped at 8. I could have stopped at 8, right over here, okay, continued on with these and telling you that the game of pool, once you get to the 9, it's a stripe 9, a stripe 10, a stripe 11, because this fills in exactly the pool balls. So now by understanding this, it's also going to tell me a little bit more about my Z and my N, okay? And not only that, they're the same letter in two different directions. And M and A, well, if I had an A, I can probably extend these over here, and that would be the cross right over here. And somehow it's telling me, right? Somehow this is telling me that that's pagan. I don't know why, but AM is telling me pagan. AM pagan. Only because this fits, and I have to put this across to show you that's a separation and a continuation. Anyways, we're going to stop that there. Now what we have to do is we have to go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And by the way, this is the key. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now you will notice that 8 and 8 is 16, 9 and 7 is 16. All the boxes are now valued at 16. If I want to count, I will count on this angle, giving me 1 box, giving me 2 boxes, giving me 3 boxes, giving me 3 boxes, giving me 3 boxes, giving me 2 boxes, giving me 1. See, 1 and 2 happens here. 1 and 2 happens here. After that, it's 3. It's 1, 2, 3. Now, it's 3, it's 3, it's 2, and it's 1. So there's 2 3s on this side. Is that where, you see, once we had creation, once creation comes in, okay, this is where the command in the Christ comes in. 3, 3, 3 in this creation. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Now we can go this way and we're going to come up with another equation. I do not know what the totality or what it means. These are just equations, which brings numbers together. So what I do next is I look into the numbers, and you have to understand what these lines are. Not only that, this is only a prime box. I would have to flip this box over this way and then go the opposite count. I would need at least 2 of these boxes and then another 2 down here. That's the way I do it. I do a minimum of 4 boxes, or what I'll do is I'll put 1 box in the center, I'll flip a box up, I'll flip a box down, I'll flip a box over and another box over. And that's, I mean, it's not me. That's the way the games are made. That's the way the games are made. So we have this, and over here in this position, in the HH position, hold on a second, my phone is ringing. Oh, I understand. Okay, wait. Hello? Hello? Ben anyway, j'y compte. Même si tu n'expliques pas, j'y comprends. Oh non? Maman va bien ramasser, on va aller manger. Okay, bye. Okay, I am sorry about that. Thank you for handing in 88 keys on a piano, 52 black, 36 red, and let's go. Okay, 52 white and 36 black. All of a sudden, we have a new equation. Equation, notation, almost like swimming. So we have all these numbers. It's so incredible what we have, but we can't stop there. We can't stop here. We have 1, we have 6, you know, and I don't have enough room. I need more room. We have 1, 4, okay, 1. I'm just going with the bottom numbers. 1, and here we have 2, 4. Right away, we create the house. 1, 2, 4. The word is bad. It's the bad cat. The total numbers between 1, 2, 4 is 7. 1 and 2 equals to 3. We now connect DC together through 1, 2, 4. We sliced off the heads. We're slicing off the heads. Remember, look, there's still a body here, but I sliced off the head. I sliced off the corner. Okay, so we have to understand what's going on. Here, I knocked this block off. Once I slice over here, I knocked this first block off. Now we come up to the third equation. I don't even know where to put the numbers. I don't want to draw over it. I'm quite sure somebody might bring up this video and ask me. Okay, and in these 3 over here, we've now created the next plateau. In the plateau, these 2, 7, 5 equals 12. 1 and 2 equals to 3. 6 and 8 equals to 14. 1 and 4 equals to 5. Just simple stuff like that. 5 and 6, 6 and 5 equals 11. 1 and 1 is 2. 3 and 2 equals to 2 and 3 equals to 5. 3 and 2 equals to 5. 1, and then I don't know which. Anyways, we can use some checker pieces or chess pieces in this. So we had, maybe I can write something in here somehow, maybe with a pencil. So this angle, right? But look, it draws right through this number over. Oh, the number is supposed to be in here. The 147 is there. I should take off these numbers. I want to take them off. Oh boy, they're getting in my way. I don't need them. Okay, and another thing I just want to add in here. Normally, if I add this row here and this row here, I get this row here. 2 and 4 equals 6, right? I come to the third row here. I come 3 and 7 comes together. 3 and 7 equals to 9. I come to this row over here. I go to over here. We're going to count 13 as number 4. We go all the way to, oh no, we're going to keep it at 13. We come all the way over here and go in over here, right? Do you understand? Second row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down, second row in. So 1 and 13, 2 and 13 equals to 15, but in here it equals to 14. Do you understand where I am going with this? Anyways, here we have 1. We cut this, we got 6. We cut this, we have 3, 8, we have 15. We cut this, we have 6, 14, wait, 6 and 8 is 14 and 10. 14 and 10 is 24. Now we slice this one again. We have 20, 30, 33, 20, 33. We have 33. We slice this again over here. We have 26. Whoop, 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 whoop. What is the 3? What is that 3? Why do I have the 3? What 3, 3, 1? Why do I have the 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, and 14? Hold on a second. Why do I have 1, 2, 3? 1, box 2. Oh, right. Boxes. They were for boxes. 1 box, 2 boxes, 3 boxes, 3 boxes, 3 boxes, 2 boxes, 1 box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's a total of 15 boxes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to total up the other way. This over here is 26. POF, eh? Point of departure. POF. Anyways, now we're going to count down here. We got 26, and we count down over here, so we have 1. So we have 1 and 8, right? And then with the 8, right? 6 is opposite the 8. We have 6, we have 6, we have 6, we have 6, and we have 1. So the 1/6 half-life created to the 1/8. Just have to understand that myself. Why do I have this over here? 4 times 6 equals 24. 2 plus 4 equals 6. Oh, this was just talking about, I think I did this already before. I think we did this at the beginning. 4 times 6 equals 24. 2 plus 4 equals to 6. 4 plus 6 equals to 10. 1 plus 0 equals to 1. So this, although 4 plus 6 equals to 10, okay, 10 plus 24 equals to 34, which is DC. On the other side of it, where we just continue the operation from the 4 and 6, and we put the addition into what the, sorry, you didn't see it, right? You can't see it. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. And we explained it here. 1, 2, 3 equals to the 6, plus 4 equals to the 10. 1 plus 0 equals to the 1. We have 1, 4, and 6. We did the Monopoly board over here. 13 by 13 equals 169. And because 1 and 3 and 1 and 3, this will create DC, the spirit of the church. This will also create the BB, or the baby, BB, the letters. This is the male. Yes, the letter R, age of something. Letter R, female, age of something. What is that? Age of adulthood. 18. 18. You're now an adult in the second world. 13 to be a man. 18 to be that whatever adult. Over here, right, in the 8 times 8, 8 plus 8, this equals to 7, this equals to 1. We have to understand our 1771. If you're working on something, if you watch one of my videos, understand where 1771 comes one, and it comes in 88. It comes in the purple Pegasus. It comes created by 8 by 8, and it'll create 17 QAG. And I'm going to put QUAG because very often when I break up my words, I'm going to put these two together, which is 8 and 3. This is 8 and 3 coming together. 8 and 3. 8 and 3, 5 and 3, right? 8 and 3. The card in the deck of cards, right? The 8 card is made up like this. And the 8 card, right? The 8 and 3, okay, will equal 24 and 11 equaling to 35. So they create the same pattern. Everything is just freaking perfect. So that's your 88, what it does. It creates the 7 and the 1. And at the same time, because there's a 10 involved, this will become a 6. There are 6 reverse of 1. Although there are 8 that goes around, 2 belong to number 1. Area space for movement from before to after. It's like a passage. Here it is 6 and 3. Here it is 1 and 8. 8 void to 3 void on both sides of the 6 and 1. That is your greatest cube. And by the way, if the reality of the cube of 3 sides of the cube, if you draw if you drill holes, okay, if you drill holes, all you will see in the value of this cube is you will see 5, you will see 10, and you will see 17. You will see 17. When the 1 or 6 is on its side, you will see 17. If the 6 is up and down, okay, you will only see 15. Although you will add them up, okay, you will add them up to 14. This is 4, and the reverse side adds the 1 dot. That is 5, right? Actually, no, I'm sorry. This way up is 16 because the 6 is up. This is 5 and this is 10. This is going to be 5 and this is going to be 5 if you're drilling holes through it. So the 6 is up, you have 10. You have 6 and 10. 6 and 10. If the 4 is up, okay, you have 12 and 4. I said that wrong before. You have 5, 10, 15, right? You have 15. You have 7 on this one. You have 7, 5, 12, and 4. Now, I don't remember what I said before. I'm going to think about it right now. I said 17. It would be impossible to have 17. It'd be 5, 10. Yes, right. 5. There is no 4. I forgot. Let me start over again. Made a mistake. Okay. Every side, we're only going to count 3 sides, and we're going to count as if we drilled everything through it. If we drill everything through it, this side will have 7. We're only going to use 3 sides because we're counting all the sides on one side. So if we had 3 sides, we would have 7 and 5, 12, and 5 above. So we'd have 5 and 12, 17. Here, right, we'd have 5, 10, 17. This corner, we'd have 5, 10, 17. If I turn the dice this way, we will have 5, 10, 17. 5, 10, 17. So it doesn't matter which way you're turning the dice. 7 on top, 10 on the side. 5 times 2, 5 plus 2. We have 12 on the side and 5 on top. 17. 5 and 12, which is 5 and 3. This is 5 and 3. This is 1. Okay, this is 1 and 7 and 5 and 3. 1 and 7 and 5 and 3. The equations are perfect. You understand what I did? Because if I drill a hole through this, it'll show me the 7. If I show you this on the side, it'll tell me the 2 on the side, the opposites of each other is 7 and 5, opposites of each other, right here. So somehow, when the 6 and 1 are on top, anyways, whatever it is, it's always talking about 3/4 DC and the moon. I did not get into Magic Square except for that one piece earlier in Magic Square. Okay, and again, back to Magic Square. Here is 8 and 6, the house planet. Here is the sun, the fox pass. Adding 1 to 9, okay, or 9 times 5 equals to 45. 9 times 6 equals to 54, and that is the orphan student to the DC moon of Earth. Where did 7 and 1 come in? Well, in order to create 10, okay, 5 and 5, 6 and 4 in the cube, these are the reverses. These are the equations that come from it. When this equation comes out, 5 and 5 and 2 and 2, we end up with 7 and 1. Freedom of life. When we end up with this one over here, 6 and 4, when man becomes into DC, this is the chessboard. Everything's been divided up. We get the day of DC, and it becomes the 6 and 1, the polarities of each other, instead of the gateway. Instead of living by this on top equaling to 7. We are living with, is that right? Or no, we maybe shouldn't be. Anyways, whatever it is. Magic is 35. Square is 81. The total is 116 or 26. I'm not really sure. I don't really want to do this. I want to end the video at 45, 5, 5, and 5. I want to thank you very much for being here in the future. I'm going to get back to doing Magic Square. I will do magic square. In fact, I just want to do one little piece before I go. 8 by 3, 24 by 4, 96, 6 by 5, 30, 120, 18 times 4, 72, 7 by 5, 35, 105. Actually, I should do 70 and 35 equaling to 15, and then 0 equals to 6, 21, so we get the cube. 6 by 8 is 48. Okay, did I get all the corners? 8 by 5 is 40 by 2 is 80. Pluto, pass, fox, rotation, stars and stripes to the red sun of the sun of Pluto. And now we can do all the directions. I'm not sure what the total is. 164, 169, 209, 305, 405, 415, 425, 427, 497, 597, 602, 610, and 40, 650. 650 divided by 9. 650 divided by 9. In fact, that's 911 is equal to 1 equals to 7 equals to 63 equals to 20 and 72.22. Anyways, that's it for now. That's it, folks. That's all she wrote. Thank you for watching this video. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. That's a fractal truth.